So today is going to be a quick little install video. Not sure how quick, but like I said, I plan on changing the lights, my turn signals on here. So these here, I will be taking the chrome ones off and be going with the little slick looking LED light. So that's gonna be the upgrade for today. So like I said, I'm not sure how quick it's gonna be. This is my first time doing it. So these are the lights that will be going in them. Some custom dynamic pro beam lights. So these will be going on both sides. This is a plug and play. And I'll be trying to figure out what I need to do as I tear it apart. Let me show you guys the back side. Streamline your road glide with custom dynamics pro beam, road glide dynamic lights, and plug and play, luminous housing, blah, 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 lights LED. That's my year. All right, we're gonna get to it. All right, so it looks like, ultimately, I'm looking at the directions real quick. This is one page, back and front. So ultimately, I will be getting this fairing taken off first. So I know you guys have seen multiple videos of fairings being taken off, so I won't go through the steps on that. I'll go through the steps again on the back side. I'll let the camera run, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let it fast forward, okay? All right, so we did the other side there. So ultimately, you get that big housing off. You can take this whole housing off here, and it came out with the wire and everything already attached, okay? So if you needed to sell it, you got it, just like this side, you can sell all of it together. If somebody needed to have replacements. So if you see here, I have an open hole. So I have an open hole, okay? So what you do here, first thing you're gonna make sure that the wire's going through the big hole. All right, the wire goes through the big hole. Then I'm going to hold on. We're gonna get some thread tight first. Remember the short screw? Put some thread tight on it. All right, so we're gonna get it. Slide this wire through. We're gonna make sure we get this plate back up, but also the wire needs to go through that plate in the square opening. So the wire goes through. Now what we do is we go ahead and line up the holes. All right, as you see, everything is flush on the outside here. We're gonna put the screw in, and we're going to try to see if we can hand tighten it a little bit. But since it's so flush, you're just gonna have to go straight in with the Allen wrench. Here we go. Let's go through with the Allen wrench. Alright. So that is now flush. So we just want to make sure we have it nice and tight. We did put the thread tight on it, so alright. So now I'm gonna let you guys see what the lights look like now. All right, so you remember the big old chrome housing? Now we have a nice slick LED housing that goes with it, all right? So from there, we need to send these wires right back up, all right? Because you gotta remember, they can't be loose inside the frame, the fairing I meant. So we come back in here, we attach, we're gonna come in here. So first we're gonna hook it here, then put a little tension on it, make sure it's tight, put a little tension. And sometimes, well really you can follow the same line that was on the old one. Then we're going to come to where that zip tie was. All right, so that is up that way. So I'm going to slide it over some this way. All right, so we put a little tension on it. Wrap it around that first. Like I said, you're going to hold it down, put a little more tension. You can follow that same line that we had previously. More tension. We're gonna get up to here. And still put more tension on it. And then we're gonna go back through where that zip tie was. All right, so as you can see, both wires are coming back up, and you got them attached to the top, okay? So what I gotta do here is I gotta come through with some more ties, okay? Alright, so I got that tie there. Then I need to get my other tie over here. Alright. So make sure you keep that tension on. Like I said, once you put it on the fairing, you don't want the wire doing too much moving inside. All right. All right, so the wire is already secure in here. So these are the wires that it's gonna need to attach to on top. All right, so from there, we have these. And these are the resistors and all the little stuff that it needs to do the little magic that it does. So, both fins look the same. So that just means I need to plug up into which one. I'm trying to see if any of them differentiate themselves from left to right. If they don't, we'll find out when we plug it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug into here. All right, you heard a click there, or you didn't hear it, but it was a click there. So then I'm gonna come on this side and make sure that I get a click. You fall into the grooves. And grab it. You got a click there. All right, both of them look to be the same color, so now I'm going to put it on the bike. All right, so I'm not really going to install it on the bike yet, because my goal is to make sure that they are plugged into the right side. So nothing is showing me. I got to click on that one, and I got to click on that one. All right, so that is sitting there. All right, so that is sitting there. So now, okay, so you can see right now, the light is working on both sides, okay? I'm gonna hit the left blinker. All right, nothing's happening on that side, but as you can see, it's yellow. I'm gonna hit the right blinker, and as you can see, it's yellow over there. So we are good to go as far as that goes. So all the wires are hooked up correctly. Now, we just need to make sure that when we install it, we don't pinch anything, because remember we had those resistors and whatnot? So we want to make sure that we don't pinch anything going up. Which, as you know, there's not a lot of room in here. There's definitely not a lot of room. So even as I'm doing this, I'm going to double check again and turn these lights on to make sure that I have not pinched anything. Because anybody that has taken off this fairing and looked under it knows we don't have much room in there. All right. said, the goal was to make sure that we don't pinch anything. Go ahead and start these. If you are still watching and then fast forward, you just go ahead and try to hand start those, because you don't want to go flying through there with a power drill like I'm going to use in a second and have to tear up any holes. You always start off with the hand tight, and then finish it off from there. You have one acting funny. All right, make sure the torque is all the way down on this. I start from, I push down on it. I don't want to push too hard on it because I don't want it to pull through. I just want that windshield to make sure that it sits. So I put pressure on it in the middle. Pressure. And you hear the torque. The torque won't let it go. Something that you have to go crazy with. Alright, so you see, windshield is installed. All I got left now is the side deflectors and the speaker grills. Alright, speaker grills. Fairly easy. As easy as they come out, it's easy to go back in. All right. That's it. So I got one more piece to put in, and we are good to go. All right. And that is going to be my little side deflectors. product. So that is what it looks like. All right, it's a lot different. It's a lot different, and it's definitely a lot brighter, as you can see, than the standard headlights that you find. Not headlights, I'm sorry. The standard turn signals that you find. All right, got a bright orange, matches my front tack headlight. As you can see, the rest of the bike flashes green. I'm gonna go ahead and go around it so you can see. All right, so now that is the right side. So pretty much that is it. That is all that it entails. Definitely not a hard install. You can definitely do it by yourself, as you saw I did. The hardest thing I would say for you to do is just to make sure you take your time with removing your fairing, because you don't want to damage your fender or anything. You also need to use the hardware that comes with it. That hardware is made for that light, so you definitely need to use that. Other than that, if you got any questions, put them down below. What do you think? These are my new turn signals. I wanted something a little more sleek, and I think I found it. All right, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment below and tell me what you think about my new turn signals. And make sure you share this video with other do-it-yourselfers. Sometimes I do it myself. Other times I take it to Harley with the quickness, but this right here was turn signals, so I went ahead and did it myself. So again, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure that you like it, make sure that you share it with other motorcycle enthusiasts, and I'll see you guys on the next side. Peace.